Hey, what's going on, everybody? POA here. It's it's a time to kind of talk about the channel and everything going on. While there's going to be some people that will inevitably pop up and be like, "You done whining," look, there's realities to things in life, right? And this channel was started as a challenge. It's kind of a challenge, actually. Like, can you do it, right? And then it kind of turned into as a community developed for a while there, was something that was kind of like, hey, you know what? This is a lot of fun. This is actually a lot of fun. So it turned into a challenge, into a hobby. That's what it kind of turned into. And obviously, there's a lot of things I don't necessarily want to go into in terms of when I made the change to do more patron-focused content, and that had to do with certain changes the government made to tax codes. And I'll just leave it at that. But you know, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really good time, and it was really cool that people wanted me to open cards for them, which still makes my brain explode, like from Tim and Eric. Because that's really cool, right? You're trusting some random person on the internet to open cards for you. It's fun. It's great, and the Discord's a fantastic little community that we've got and that we have. But more recently, and I had moved and life changes and so on and so forth. I've been increasingly finding it harder to keep up with. I can't. I'm struggling to keep up with it here. I'm struggling. I'll just use an example, right? So all patrons, and they have the right. Let me be clear. They have the right to ask these questions because they're members. They're paying money to be a member, but nonetheless, right? So hey, did you ship out my stuff? Because you used to be like for 3 years straight. You were pretty regular about shipping. And no, I didn't. Because I am not available when the post office is open to go do so, which is a problem. And again, let me state again, it is absolutely no problem somebody asking me that question, right? They have the right to do that. And frankly, they're not in the wrong to ask me that question. But my answer is no, I haven't shipped it. And that's a problem. That is a problem. And then I ask myself, okay, when can I ship this? 2 Thursdays from now? That's not great either. That's not a good answer to things. But I also don't have a lot of choice. Like I literally just can't. I get a lot of I'm off like post offices aren't open on Sundays, and that's kind of like right now is kind of like just my day to do whatever the hell I want. And I just can't. And then there's other things too, right? This channel takes time. It takes time to. And while it could take a lot more time, and there's a reason I don't edit my content. And I don't edit my content because I don't have time. Because I for a while there, and I know I asked some questions on what kind of content people like to see, and some people had some really great ideas. But then I started to really kind of dive into it. I'm like, do I have time to put that together on top of the time I already spend on the channel? I don't. I should probably rephrase that. It's not that I don't. It's that between actual work and then this, I don't want it to take every single moment I'm awake. Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it. Because I could do it, but then I'll have no time for anything else. Period. End of story. That's not good. That's not good. So by the time this video airs, the patrons will already kind of know what's going on, and I'll already kind of explain everything. There's a secondary reality to the channel. Honestly, the channel was kind of blowing up and stuff unexpectedly too. It was just like, it was a wild roller coaster ride for a little bit there. It was like, what the hell is going on here? 400 new subscribers a month? What is this? And and I'll admit, like for a while there, primarily 2022, YouTube revenues were like keeping me going full force. They were keeping me like, let's keep letting this ride. And I will tell you that those now are a fourth of what they were back then. All right, so that's no longer a driving factor to keep spending the time doing it, right? When you when Patreon is double what YouTube does, it's kind of like, okay, so it was nice to like have this hobby you started, and then like monetarily you make a little bit of money. Cool, right? Cool. Now, of course, all the boxes I opened, one could say didn't really make money, but you know what I mean, right? So basically it wasn't a waste of time as it is to keep running the channel. But if you take a day off of mine right now, I end up spending 5 or 6 hours filming and uploading and doing stuff and packing and on my off day. It's a job. And I think a lot of people out there don't really understand that. It kind of became a job. Like this is what I'm doing. And once again, that became difficult. It has become difficult for me to find time to do this. Whereas I used to be able to give dates and everything for my filming to the patrons. I used to be able to state, hey, this is going to air then, this is going to air then, this is going to air then. Now I'm kind of like, it's like last minute, because that's where I'm at. It's almost like hey, I have to ignore life tonight because I really have to film a video so I can get it uploaded. Like I have to do this. There's been some times in the Discord community that people like want to play Commander, and I should have been down to play that night, except that I have to film a couple videos tonight. I'm off tonight. I can do whatever I want. I'm free, but like I gotta film videos. So I can't play. Damn. I have to choose one or the other, right? And there is a secondary part to all this. I'll admit my Patreon has been shrinking pretty dramatically, actually. A lot of people have quit. And if you look at my membership total, it still looks the same, but it is not. Patreon added a free member thing, which does absolutely nothing. And tons of people quit the paid per month and then join that. I mean, that's cool. It's like saying, hey, what's up? But it doesn't do anything at all in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why Patreon added it. You can't turn it off either. So my Patreon has literally been cut in half, the number of patrons I have. Now, I'm not surprised by that. And I'll state for the record, my battles often fill so fast that, like, I get it. Why would you hang out? And I don't have time to do more content to get more patrons. So this is a point in time that I have to start winding the channel down some. And that sucks. This has been a good ride. God, 3.5 years. Jesus, it's a good ride. 3.5 years of almost daily uploads. Just let that sink in. 3.5 years of almost daily uploads. That's a lot. That's I've spent so much time on this channel. And it's not a waste. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So that part I'm gonna miss. But I simply cannot continue to go down this same path. It is a path that is becoming an issue in my life, and because of it, it is also becoming an issue for my paid members. And it is unfair. It's absolutely unfair. And I know some of them will probably even say, no, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's not okay. It's not okay. All right. It's a problem. Now, winding down channel doesn't mean the channel's going to completely stop. I don't know exactly what this is going to look like yet. I don't know whether we go down and I just post a video every once in a while. I might still do that. I'm still plan on playing Magic. But beyond that, then I don't quite know what that's going to look like from this point forward. Yeah, so this is Bloomburrow. I'll admit I don't like this set that much. I thought I was going to love it, and I do not. But nonetheless, I bought the product, right? Because I buy product during like pre-order time and try to find decent deals and so on and so forth. And then I'm stuck with boxes if I don't like the set. That's kind of happened multiple times now. And yeah, so I'm gonna open this for me. And again, I don't know. I'm still probably gonna post a video every once in a while, but to be fair, at time of this airing anyway, I still have videos in the queue that have to get aired. So there's that. But yeah, I can't continue this. I just don't have time anymore. And it was the one thing I feared about moving, that with the changes and involvement in that, I'm like, am I gonna have? And literally, I talked to people about it. I'm like, am I even gonna have time to do this anymore? That's actually a real question. I don't know. And then I was like, well, I was thinking about like kind of killing it right away because of it. Like I just had a feeling, and I didn't. Instead, I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna get a new routine. We'll see how everything plays in together. And then I get the new routine, and I'm like, this ain't working. This ain't working at all. And it sucks. So, I know some people out there will take that as me whining. You know, if you put 3.5 years into something, and as much time as you put into something, you would have some feelings and thoughts about it too. Okay? I know the internet likes to think that doesn't exist sometimes, and I get that, but it does. It does matter. Dow Report Mage. But I want to thank you. I want to thank all of you out there. It's been a fun 3.5 years. You know, Alania. Okay, I know that's not a hit, but I like the card. It's going to go over here. Okay, because there's no the list anymore. Valley Flamecaller and the Fabled Passage. Nice. Take a Fabled Passage any day of the week. Yeah, so I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I don't quite know how this is going to look. I don't even know if it goes down to like 1 video a week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. Storm Chaser's Talents, which is cool. Hope I get the green one. That would be nice. I only pulled one of those. I'd love to see another one. It's one of those cards that, like, first glance, you're just like, oh, okay. Then you actually look at it, and then everything it does versus the cost of playing it and upgrading it, and you're like, holy crap, that thing's good. Keen-Eyed Curator. Okay. So I hope everybody kind of understands. I know some people won't. I know. I'll admit I kind of expect to be deleting some comments, which is something I really rarely ever do. Salvation Swan. By the way, that is actually another thing. The negativity growth of comments has been amazingly ridiculous. And I have to admit, like, I'm pretty thick-skinned, and I still reaches a point where it's like, all right, why am I continuing to do this? Yeah, you clear, like, a lot of people clearly don't want it. So, like, why am I bothering to spend my time? And let's be clear, it's bothering to spend my time to do it. I just covered some of the realities of the money side. It's not the money. It frankly has never been the money. Okay, this is not a substitute for a job. By any means, not even close, not even anywhere in the vicinity. Yeah, if you get the Rudy size, it's something, right? You get to TCCs. Maha. Look, I'll take a Maha. I already have plenty of Mahas, though. I was kind of hoping for other mythics I don't have, but Maha's cool. All right, Maha it is. It is a pack version of Maha, which actually I do not yet have, so I do like that artwork actually over the other one. Gev is neat. Byway Barterer. So yeah, I'm kind of saying these things, and I've kind of questioned myself. I'm like, should I explain myself? Yes, because I do have loyal people that do in fact regularly watch my channel, and I owe all of them kind of an understanding, I think. And that's why I have to say these things. Because like I have channels I follow, right? And if they just vanish, it's like, hey, what the hell? You know, because it's all community. It's what it is. Thundertrap Trainer. Okay. But yeah, I can't continue on this path. Azure Beastbinder. This is not working. So if you are in, well, again, the patrons already know, Phineas, my Discord, I'm still going to keep it. I'm still going to have it. And actually, I might make it Wildcat MTG's Discord. And yeah, that'll be cool. So it's kind of the same community anyway, in a way. So, for the common good in the pack foil version, sorry, the regular pack version, which is, I like that artwork. Okay, had not seen that one yet either. I only pulled the showcase version. Well, this box sucks so far. Jesus. Oh my god. Wishing well. Emberheart Challenger. Alright, well. Can you even get a special guest out of these boxes? I know the answer is yes, but like, can you really? Infamous Cruel Claw in the pack version. Also, kind of cool considering I had not pulled one. It still fits the theme of I'm pulling the same mythics over and over again, but at least I guess I'm getting the different versions of it. And those are both good mythics. So there is that. Valley Might Caller. Okay. Wow, we are getting near the end of the second row already. Caretaker's Talent, which is another good talent. Okay, give me the green talent. God, green talent flew under the radar, didn't it? All right, Lunar Convocation in foil. Festival of Embers. Okay. So many ad cards. Okay. Fountain Port, Artist Talent, which I'm not going to put the red one on top. Season of the Burrow, I don't have that one yet, so happy to pull that. All right, a new mythic, because there are actually quite a few I don't have yet. Okay, we're down to the last row, folks. Hey, Dragonhawk. All right. Well, yet another mythic I have, but it's not a bad one. Another mythic I have multiple of. In fact, I don't have the regular pack version, so there we go. Tendril Wild Guide. Jackdaw Savior. Okay. Osteomancer Adept. I like this card. I don't know if it's going to have any value, but that is a sweet, sweet card. And Vren. Vren's pretty good. And we have the... Oh, no, it's the uncommon talent. Never mind. Come on, green talent. Where are you at? Hey, Whisker Veil Forerunner. I commented on this in a collector box that, like, with all the product I've opened, what is this card now? Hey, good. A mythic I don't have yet, and I was actually just about to order. Because I was giving up. Awesome. Because this was like my last box, too. I was like, well, if I don't hear, then I'm going to go ahead and buy a Lumra. I still need the blue season and the black season. I don't have those. Essence Channeler. Okay. What do we got left here? 7 packs. Dour Port Mage again. Kidnap. Coiling Rebirth again, that time in the regular version. Alright, well, we're getting near the end of the video here. So I do want to stop and say thank you everybody for all of the views, comments, likes, patrons, all that stuff. Sweet! Innkeeper's Talent. Awesome. I needed I have one of those. I needed another. Now I consider this video a complete success for this box between Bloomburrow and Innkeeper's Talent. Good, good. Mockingbird, good rare. A rare that I did not fully realize the first time I saw it. That, hey, because of how the wording says, it can do enter the battlefield stuff. Oh, nice. Which sometimes isn't the case for clone type things. Season of the Bull. That's like my 6th copy of that one now, but hey, it's one more mythic for the road, right? Okay, 2 packs left. Let's see how we finish, shall we? Dawn's Truce, which is a pretty good card. Okay, and then last pack. All right, getting to the end here. Yeah, it's going to be weird saying goodbye, or at least slowing down to that type of extent, I'll admit. It's going to be weird. But it has to happen. Now, let me state, that doesn't mean that things might not change later and I can go back to normal and continue the channel, which is why I'm not saying I'm going to necessarily kill the channel. I'm not there, but if something changes later and I can go back to what I was doing, then I will do that. And Glarb for one more mythic. This is Glarb. I think Glarb's the one that I don't mind getting an extra copy of. Okay. Yes, that is the one I don't mind getting an extra copy of. Cool. All right, so that's going to do it, folks. This isn't goodbyes. This is a I'll see you once in a while. That's what this is. So appreciate y'all. Bye.